There's been a couple of calls here in this situation for Atlanta to hold on. I just don't know how you call that. That is not in the spirit of the rule, the way it was created to protect quarterbacks going to the ground by the hips, and he's rolling through the tackle.
We've all seen it. That call. Grady Jarrett brings down Tom Brady. Clean, controlled sack. And the ref throws a flag. Roughing the passer. 15 yards, no helmet contact, no late shove, just a form tackle. And in that moment, fans everywhere felt the same thing. Frustration, disbelief, and maybe a little bit of rage. Not because the play was dirty, not even because the play was misunderstood, but because it confirmed what a lot of people already believed, that the NFL has gone soft. But what if we're reacting to the wrong thing? What if the flag doesn't prove the whole league is soft, but that one position has been elevated above the rest? Here's the thing. Quarterbacks aren't just players anymore. They're priorities. They've always been important, but now they're protected like they're made of crystal. And we notice, every fan notices, because every camera is locked on the quarterback. And every time a hand brushes their helmet or a defender falls awkwardly, boom, flag. So it starts to feel like the entire league has gone soft. But really, we're just seeing one of the very protected positions in HD slow motion from 6 different angles. Meanwhile, a receiver got rocked in the middle, no flag, no replay, no debate, just 2nd and 10. That's the illusion. The protection isn't universal. It's concentrated. There's a reason for all of this. It's not softness, it's business. Quarterbacks are billion-dollar assets. Literally. Mahomes, $450 million. Burrow, $55 a year. Herbert, Lamar, Allen, right behind. No other position in the NFL even comes close in terms of value. QBs are the ones that drive ticket sales, fantasy leagues, jersey sales, broadcast deals, Vegas lines. If your QB goes down, your team's season doesn't just get harder, it's probably over. So what does the league do? They build a force field around them. Not literally, but pretty close. Hits that wouldn't even draw a comment for a linebacker now sends officials scrambling for flags, because the stakes for that one position are too high. It's not about fairness, it's about safety. It's about protecting the product. And if the product wears 15 or 8 or 1, the league's going to do everything it can to keep him on the field. And one of the things we start to lose in all the frustration is the realization that the game didn't stop being violent. We just stopped reacting to the rest of it. Receivers still get laid out running slants, running backs still get folded in blitz pickup, tight ends end up taking hits from 230-pound safeties with a 4.4 speed, and linemen, they're getting into full body collisions on every snap, 60 plus times a game. Yes, there are fewer knockout shots. Yes, the rules changed to reduce head trauma, but that doesn't mean it's safe. It means the collisions just look different. The danger didn't leave, it got quieter, more subtle, but if you know what to watch for, it's still everywhere. The violence didn't leave, it just stopped being obvious. And here's where the entire soft league argument really starts to fall apart. Even with all the quarterback protection, the flags, the rule changes, the coaching, they're still going down. Rodgers didn't make it through his first drive with the Jets, Cousins tore his Achilles before Halloween, Burrow tried to fight off a wrist injury, Tua took another headshot, Watson re-injured his Achilles, Trevor Lawrence ended up in a concussion protocol. That's 6 starting quarterbacks injured, gone, behind some of the best protection the league has ever provided. So if football was actually soft now, how do we explain this? The truth is, flags don't prevent physics. It's still a violent game. And quarterbacks, for all their protection, are still made of the same bones and ligaments as everyone else. Here's what most people miss. A flag isn't a rewind button. It doesn't undo the hit. It doesn't soften the blow. It doesn't patch up a shoulder or unring a concussion. You can throw a flag, you can penalize 15 yards, but if your QB can't throw for the rest of the quarter, what does it matter? And this applies to other positions too. We just don't notice, because we don't see them getting the same protection. When a flag flies, it might shift field position, but it doesn't shift the consequences. And then, this is what really explains the fan anger. Because now, any flag thrown after a big hit gets the same reaction. The crowd groans, fans yell, people online instantly say the same thing: the league is soft. It doesn't matter if the hit was late, high, or illegal. If there's a flag, somebody says it's because the league is soft. Why? Because quarterback protection has rewired our expectations. We've seen years of flags flying every time a quarterback gets touched, and now we apply the same judgment to every position. You see a receiver get hit, flag flies, and you think, here we go again, another soft call. But it's not about that receiver. It's about what we've conditioned to believe. That every flag is softness, even when it's not. That's the legacy of quarterback protection. It's changed how we see the entire game. And here's the bottom line. Football isn't soft. We're just scared of getting our quarterbacks hurt. And because we've spent years watching them extra protection, every flag feels like it's a part of the same system, even when it's not. The violence is still there. The hit still happens. The injuries haven't stopped. But our patience has. Our trust in the flag has. We don't even think anymore. We just react. And we react like it's soft, even when it's just football. So, if you didn't get it already, my hot take is, football didn't get soft. Quarterbacks did. If you disagree with what I have to say, just comment, and odds are I will respond. And if you liked the video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.